We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today we have NBA. We have the NHL, which we're getting into that fall mood there, Tim, where it's going to be NBA and hockey primarily, and then some football is sprinkled in here and there during the weekend. So we're starting to get to those type of slates where there's no baseball. I mean, there's no baseball till Friday, World Series Game 1. There's no football until tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday there'll be football. I've already locked in a few plays for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But before we get into today's game, before we get into today's slate, we're going to take a look back at what happened yesterday. What went right, what went wrong in the world of sports betting. Yesterday was a solid day for me. In the NHL, went 3-2, up 0.82 units. Thanks for nothing, Devils and Blues. Both of those are losers, but Oilers team total over 3.5 was a winner, as well as the full game over 6.5. And the Vegas Golden Knights at plus 110 came through for me. In the NBA, is this supposed to be difficult, the NBA? 3-0 sweep in that. Brooklyn, Memphis over 228.5, winner. Portland team total over 111.5, winner. Full game over 227.5 with Denver and Portland, winner. And then the Bears and the Patriots under 40. I would have never thought the Bears would have had a functioning offense in that game. And I was mad because something was telling me Bears yesterday, and I never went around and bet.
But from now on, Nick, whenever we feel this way, we should just add stuff because
I think we should just start blindly betting Monday Night Dogs because they've now cashed 5 straight weeks.
Might have to, but we'll see. Sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, overall, yesterday was a good day for me. I finished 6-3. 6-3, up 2.72 units. So another profitable day. Hoping to continue that into today. What about you, Tim?
Yesterday was not profitable on the site. We were down $1.30. Not a big deal. NBA. I am so happy that I added the 3 plays late because the plays that I had originally included the Pacers plus 12, which was a loser. The over in the New York game, that one frustrated me. You're telling me 65 to 59 at halftime. Oh, you know what? We're going to go ahead and then score 54 in the third quarter and then 39 in the fourth.
Oof.
Yeah, that was a loser. I also had the Celtics. We're like, all right, we're going to go up like 20 points in the first quarter. And then we're going to forget to play the rest of the game. And they got blown out. And then I had the Denver Nuggets. I did have the Memphis Grizzlies part of my original 5. That was a winner. So I ended up going 1-4 in the plays that I had originally. But then I decided I like this play, I like this play, I like this play, and I added them. Toronto plus the points, 1 outright. Spurs plus the points, 1 outright. And Houston plus 118, winner outright. So I ended up going 4-4, down 0.02 units, like 2 cents in the NBA. It happens. You had your Devils that lost. You had the Blues that lost. You had the over in the Pittsburgh game that won. And then if anybody could have told me that the Bears were going to score 33 points last night, I would have laughed in their face. And they did.
Yep.
So yesterday ended up being slightly down. Hopefully today's a good one.
Yep. Yeah, I got to type in my card for the scroller.
Sounds good. I'll go say hi to the chat, and then we'll go from there. Golden State money line. Nope. All right, is that what you're saying with that one? GS? Golden State? That's my guess on that one. I don't like it. Bruins. You would have to puck line it. It's like 150. For me, at least. They're against Dallas. Didn't Dallas play yesterday?
Yes, they did. They beat the Senators. I did not bet that game.
That would be fine then. And then Columbus, I think Nick likes Columbus. So yeah.
Yes.
Total under in the Bruins Stars game. Yeah, I could see that. Yesterday went 2-1. Rockets, nice. Knicks money first half money line lost on the under in the NFL game. My other lean was Sixers first quarter -4. Yeah, Sixers kind of blew out the Pacers. Yeah, happens. I hate Trent. Red Wings game today.
Pass.
Cool. Good morning. Thanks for adding the Raptors. Nice win there. Yep. All right, Nick, we'll go ahead and we're actually going to start in the NBA. So the way that I'm thinking that we run these shows, Nick, the smaller slate goes first.
That's totally fair.
Cool. We'll start off with the NBA then.
Yeah, we're going to kick it on off here with a play that I got involved in, a game I got involved in. Detroit Pistons are at the Washington Wizards in this one here. Wizards are 5.5-point favorites. We have a total of 221 in this game. My projected line for this game was 6.5 for the Wizards, so it's a 1-point lean towards Washington in this one. But that's not where I got. That's not where I made my play. I had this game projected at a 218.5. I ended up getting involved in this game at 223. This is a game I bet last night. I got the under 223 in this game. It's down to 221. I see 3 points of value in there, 2.5 point, 3 points of value, whatever. I don't know if I would play it at 221. I think I wanted it at 223. I think those 2 points are pretty valuable. So I'm on the under 223 in this game. I don't know if I would play it at 221 though.
This one's going to be the only game that I don't have action in. Couldn't really get a feel for it. I don't think the Pistons should be 5.5 point. The Wizards should be 5.5 point faves. They played well this year so far. They're 2-1. Their only loss was to Cleveland in overtime last game. So they have looked. Washington has looked decent this year. I'm not gonna crap talk them. I thought they were not going to be as good. Detroit's only win was against Orlando, so I don't know about that one. I'm gonna lean towards Detroit plus the points, but that's nothing I want to go after right now. I like the other 3 games a lot better.
Yeah, I got one other game in the NBA today. This yeah.
Stars lost with Wedgwood in net last night. They have Ottinger tonight against the Bruins.
Yep. There you go. I think the under could be a decent look. Not betting it though.
Morning, gentlemen. Morning, Untouchable. Good morning, Jojo Rabbit. Welcome. You'll take the Wizards at home. I don't hate that idea, but I'm not betting it. I have no interest in going after it. This game I like though.
Yeah, I did get involved. Yeah, I got involved on the early games, and then I'm calling it quits after the early games here. The Dallas Mavericks are at the New Orleans Pelicans in this one here. The Mavericks are 4.5-point home road favorites, total of 219.5. My projected line for this game was 215.5. So I do see value on the under here in this game, but I see a little bit more value on the side, which is what I got involved with. And here's the pretty plain and simple fact in this game. The wrong team is favored, in my opinion. I got the New Orleans Pelicans as a 1.5-point favorite in this game. They are 4.5-point dogs. That's a pretty significant margin of value here for me. I don't know if there's injuries I need to be worried about or anything like that. But I'm going to take the Pelicanos here plus 4.5 at home against the Mavericks.
It's a good question. I'm going to figure that one out. Because I know that Ingram went out of their last game. For the Pelicans.
At the end of the day, it's probably just fading the injury report then as well. But
yeah, Ingram's going to be out today, and Zion is questionable, but he'll probably play. Actually, I just saw an injury report. Oh God, that I don't know how much I like that Oklahoma City game anymore. Anyway, I like the Pelicans in this one as well. I grabbed their plus points and their money line. And it's just more of a situational spot. What is the last thing you saw with the Dallas Mavericks? Oh, a 41-point win over the Memphis Grizzlies. What was the last thing that you saw with the New Orleans Pelicans? A loss in overtime, their first loss of the year. I like the Pelicans bounce back. I think they win outright. I think they're the better team. Even without Ingram, I'll fade the injury report. That's fine. Go ahead, give me New Orleans in this matchup. Wizards are 14-0 at home versus the Pistons. Interesting. These are also different teams. Yeah, you could ride that. I'm not betting the game, so good luck. Ingram and Zion. Zion's questionable. Ingram is out. Now I will say there are some injuries for this game.
Yeah, the Los Angeles Clippers, they're at the Oklahoma City Thunder in this game. 9.5, 213.5 is the total in this one. My projected line is 217 in this game. So 3.5 points of value towards the over in this one. Did not play it. My side for this game, I have this at an 8, so it's a 1.5 point lean towards the Thunder as well. Did not play it. So this game is a complete pass for me. Go for it, Tim.
I'm on the Thunder. Plus the points and the money line. Yeah, I'm taking the shot. I will say I wish I looked at the injury report a little bit more because SGA and Josh Giddey are both out for Oklahoma City. But on the opposite side, Paul George with a non-COVID illness is out for tonight's game as well. So this game could get ugly very quickly. And we've seen some dogs already this year. We've seen some dogs. What is the statistics for dogs this year? Or sorry, it would be league trends. I know that we've seen a lot. Okay. Home dogs this year are 8-8, straight up. Dogs in general this year are 28, 21, and 1 against the spread, 57%. So there you go. I'm going to go after it. I'm taking Oklahoma City in this game. This is my type of play. Oklahoma City plus the points in the money line. They're a scrappy team. They've played hard. They've played some hard games this year. They just go and oh no, they are 0-3. They are 0-3. Which makes them even more appetizing. So there you go. They did cover for 2 of their games though, so at least that's at least a positive. Oklahoma City for me. I know it feels gross. It feels really gross.
Not supposed to feel good.
No. Final NBA game, Nick.
Yes, we are looking at the Golden State Warriors. They are at the Phoenix Suns in this game. Total of 226.5. This line dropped a point since last night. This was a 2.5 last night, which I didn't see any value on. I kind of see a little bit of value with the Suns here now. I have this game at a -4. So I see about 2.5 points of value. The money line's -125. That's something I might get interested in a little later. My line for this game is 223. So there's 3 points of value towards the under in this game, according to my numbers. This is a pass for me at the moment with a lean towards the Suns money line. If I can get the Suns at maybe if I can get them a little bit cheaper of a price, I'll go ahead and pull the trigger. 1.5 -1.5 is -110. I lean there. What's your thoughts on this game?
I'm on the Suns. You see plus money with the Warriors, you know you gotta fade it, 100%. And when it comes to it, that's exactly what I'm gonna grab the Suns. This is the first road game of the year for the Golden State Warriors. They've played the first 3 games at home, where they crushed the Lakers. Since then, haven't covered a spread. They lost to Denver. And then they had a collapse in the fourth quarter against Sacramento to not cover. They still won that game by 5, but they got outscored by 14 in that fourth quarter. On the opposite side, you get Phoenix, who's 2-1. And their only loss is to a team that's still currently undefeated. In the Portland Trailblazers. Yeah, Portland. One of the only undefeated teams left. Yeah, totally. We got that one right. I believe Portland's the last undefeated team left. So no harm in that one. And then they smacked around the Clippers a little bit. Yeah, go ahead, sign me up for some Suns action in this one. I got them at 2.5, so unfortunately I got a bad line. But at 1.5, 100%, I like the Suns in this matchup. Pats and Devils killed me yesterday. Had to buy some gold to cope with my sadness. Today's the day. Let's effing go. Let's get it. I don't mind Oklahoma City spread against load management Clippers. I'm on the money line as well. I'll just bet the third quarter. That is 100% fair. Yo. Good morning. Joe, I don't believe you responded to my message last night on Twitter. Because I had a legitimate question. Because Action Network posted out a tweet. Somebody parlayed the Chicago Bulls and the Chicago Bears both on the money line. I asked if it was you. I didn't get a response. But anyways, figure I'd throw that one out there. Let's go Warriors. I'm not on this one. Wiggins under 6.5 rebounds. Yeah. Beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, guys. And now we go over to the other side. We'll go over to the ice, where the Arizona Coyotes and the Columbus Blue Jackets will go at it. The Columbus Blue Jackets are $2 favorites with a total of 6.5. Nick? Fire away.
Yeah. I did get involved in the next game last night. I had both the side and the total in this game and some goal scorer props. I really do like this matchup for the Columbus Blue Jackets against the Arizona Coyotes. Arizona has been putrid, and this is the last game of a very long road trip. They started with this is their 6th straight road game to start the year. They've gone over 6.5 goals in every single game that they've lost. The only game they went under was the 4-2 win against Toronto. Other than that, they've lost 6-2, 6-3, 6-2, and 6-2. Maybe a correct score. Blue Jackets 6-2 is an interesting look in this one here. I wanted to back the Blue Jackets team total over, but that 3.5 is a -160. If it was a 2.5, I would lay that price probably, but not at a 3.5. I do have the over 6.5 in this game. I have the Blue Jackets puck line. I think this is one of those where the Coyotes are looking just head home. And some goal scorer props, 3 of them in here. These are 3 of their top guys according to expected goals so far this season. So when I'm looking at goal scorer props, I'm looking at expected goals for the individual players to kind of give me a read on who's getting opportunities. I'm on Jenner at plus 200, Boone Jenner. I'm on Nyquist at plus 250, and Werenski at plus 325 to all score a goal in this game as well.
You have fun with those goal scorer props.
I will.
Why are you ghosting? Tim, come on, Joe. No, I'm kidding. No. Well, I did parlay them. That's why I asked if that was you. I've been twins. What's up, bros? D-Book, 25 points. Blue Jackets money line, no OT.
So the regulation. Okay.
That's fine. What's the number on that?
Probably not as bad as we think it'll be because they're only $2 favorites. Fair 145.
Is that a parlay?
Not bad.
Is that? I don't
for
know.
regulation?
I parlayed them both with my alternative lines too. Best Monday of my life. Yeah, with everybody on New England, we should have just went, all right, on the site, let's hedge ourselves. Let's go Bears plus the points and Bears money line. We should have. We were looking at it all day and we just never pulled the trigger. Over 6.5. Fair. Undefeated in ways I didn't think was possible. That is fair. LL, I wish I took that Bears money line. Felt like the Bucks Panthers from Sunday. Hey, I was on the Panthers. That worked. Lenny said I should have just made a donation instead.
Yeah.
Mean. Okay. That's what I thought. Everyone was on the Pats. Yeah, just totally missed that opportunity. It's all right. We'll get the next one. The Dallas Stars are in Boston taking on the Bruins. Bruins are -150 favorites. Total is 6 in this game. Nick, fire away.
Yeah, the more and more I look at this game, I think I missed a potential play here because I do see some value here with the over in this spot. It's at a 6 in this game. It's a 6 even money, so I think this could be an interesting spot to target. Both these teams have been actually expected goal wise and over teams this year. Dallas has gone over 6 expected goals in all but one game, and the same could be said about Boston, except for the first. It's been 2 games. One of their games finished at 5.9 expected goals. So I can see this game going over the total, and this one over the total 6. That'd be my lean for this game. But I'm hearing knocking at the door, so I gotta answer that real quick.
Oh, okay. Nope, that sounds good. See you, Nick. I'll pull them out for right now. To be honest, my favorite play is the Mavericks minus 4.5 if Zion and Ingram aren't playing. I'm on the opposite side. I think Zion will play. I know Ingram's not playing. So, the last things you see is New Orleans losing, and Dallas winning by 41. So now I kind of lean towards New Orleans even without it. Under 6 in the Boston game, Nick.
Over. I was looking over in that game. I'm probably not going to bet though, but I was leaning over.
Maybe they win by 10. Don't think it's going to be close. I don't know. I don't think so. Bruins first period minus 130. Dallas back-to-back and traveling for their last 4.
Yeah, Boston's been pretty good offensively this year. Maybe a Boston team total over could be a good look. I just don't want to fade Ottinger. I think Ottinger is going to be the reason I stay off of this team total over full game over. It's a 3.5, so you're going to ask Boston to score 4 against Ottinger.
That's fair. That's fair. Hoping we get the Columbus Blue Jackets team that dominated the Rangers, not the one that choked to Pittsburgh. Columbus puck line in the over. There you go. All right, Nick, your favorite team's up next. The Minnesota Wild are $2 favorites with against the Montreal Canadiens. 6.5 is your total in this one.
Yeah, I did get to some goal scorer props, of course, in this game because I do like the over 6.5. That is something I did bet. I got that at minus 1, I think 26 or 27 yesterday. I got over 6.5, minus 126 yesterday. It's up to minus 132, so line has moved there. I also did lay a little bit of juice on my other play in this one, and that's Canadiens team total over 2.5. It was a minus 155, which is a little juicy. But when you look at what Minnesota has done this year, it makes sense, the juice for this one. In their 5 games so far, 4 goals allowed, 3 goals allowed, 6 goals allowed, 7 and 7. You're asking the Canadiens to score 3 goals. I don't think that's asking too much. Canadiens have been able to do that this year a decent amount. They've gone over 2.5 expected goals in all but 2 games. They've put up at least 3 goals in half their games. And they're going up against a bad defensive team in Minnesota. They're at home. And when Montreal is at home, you already know one of the goal scorer props I'm taking. It's Cole Caulfield, plus 160. Also looking at the numbers here, some of the higher expected goal players on this team, plus 275 for Sean Monahan. And then probably one of my favorite plays in this one. I believe he leads the team in expected goals this year for the Montreal Canadiens, and that would be Brendan Gallagher at $3 to score a goal here. He has 1 goal, but 2.7 expected goals this year. So that's telling me he's getting opportunities. So $3 for him. And then on the other side, Terry will like the sound of this one. Matthew Boldy at plus 225. This kid's been on fire so far this year. So Matthew Boldy plus 225 made my prop list as well.
There you go. I'm staying away. I'm staying on the under no matter what. Wolves.
Yeah, I'm passing on that game.
Wild puck line.
Yeah, it could be 5-3. Sure.
Devils money line. Flames money line.
I lean Devils. The back-to-back's probably going to keep me off of that one. Flames, that's juicy. That's really
185.
Juicy. Yeah, I played the team total instead of the money line for the Flames.
There you go. On the fence about the Suns game, Golden State game, kind of leaning Suns. I'm on the Suns. I got him at 2.5. I think they win by a bunch. This is the first road game, and a lot of people are going to see Golden State at plus money and want to go all over it. Not a fan. Probably going to parlay with the Mavs spread. I do not like the Mavs tonight. Fade the injury report, Joe. Fade it. Fade it. Wild in the over. You can see that. Sabres plus 150. They're
not plus 150, right? No. Has the line moved that? No, it's plus one. No, it's plus 113
area. No, yeah. But Sabres, yes, 100%. All right, Nick, we'll go on to the probably one of the matchups of the night. The New Jersey Devils and the Detroit Red Wings. This one's a pick 'em. 6.5 feet control in this one.
Yeah, and apparently on my spreadsheet, I forgot to put Detroit's numbers in here, which is okay. I wasn't planning on betting this game. I lean towards the Devils, but I don't want to fade the Red Wings at home. The Devils, what did they do I know they lost last night. I think they got massively outplayed, which was the first time this year. They won the expected goal battle. They were, way better team last night, and goaltending just sucked for them last night. They lost 6-3, but they won the expected goal battle 4.87 to 2.08. I'm probably going to look a little bit deeper into this game because I may want to get right back with the Devils in this one, especially at a reasonable price. I probably will get back with the Devils in this game. No goal scorer props. I did not touch this game at all, though.
Fair enough. Might take a flyer on the Blackhawks money line.
Don't hate it.
Wings puck line. Tease together Pelicans, Suns, Clippers, and over in the Pistons. I am not a fan of the Clippers tonight. That's just me. Devils are 0-11 as underdog on second leg of back-to-backs.
Yeah, I'm probably staying on. They're favorites. They're slight favorites. They're not underdogs.
Sabres finally get their first win over the Seattle Kraken. Money line, reverse puck line, over. Slight look at the team total over as well. Go all in, why don't you? I like it.
I bet the opposite side, but not 100% against you.
That team total for against Wild is minus 170. Okay.
I got minus 155 for Montreal's team total. Juicy, but worth it.
Wings, first period, plus 110, and back-to-back for the Devils. Fair enough. All right, Nick. Here's why I have my play of the day.
The Rangers are minus 1.5 favorites. Or did you meant to type 105 for that one?
105, my bad.
Yeah. And for this game, I'm going to let you talk because I've got absolutely nothing in this game. My bad. I have one thing in this game, and that is a quarter unit on one goal scorer prop, and that is Vladimir Nichushkin. Valery Nichushkin for the Avalanche at plus 200. That is all I've got for this game. I want to hear what you got for this one because I did not play this game.
Oof, the Rangers look like shit lately. Lost in overtime to San Jose. They got blown out by Columbus. This team looks awful. Colorado won their last game against Vegas. They did lose to Seattle. They did lose to Winnipeg. This is just – these are two teams – I mean, Rangers, they look bad lately. Let's take them on the puck line. Plus 220 at home. I think it's a good spot for them. This is their fourth game at home in a row. And in that stretch, they are 1-2. Or 1-1-1, I guess you would call it, because of an overtime loss. This is going to be Colorado. Now they're on a second game of a road trip, but they were in Vegas. This is their first game over on the East Coast this year. So could be a little bit interesting there. I'm going Rangers in this one. I think it's a bounce back spot for them. I don't think that they're that bad of a team where they lose to Columbus and San Jose back-to-back. I don't think they're that good of a team, but I don't think they're that bad of a team. I'm grabbing them on the puck line today against the Colorado Avalanche. To pick them, I'll go crazy. Let's do this.
All right.
There you go. Team total under OKC. I like Oklahoma City outright. I like them outright. Devils at Wings are a pick 'em on DK. Yes, they would. Would you take a minus? No, I would never take a minus 170. I don't care what it's for. Oh, I like that. There you go. Pass. There you go. Under in the Avs. Avalanche money line it is then. No. Penguins money line. Penguins money line. Big plus money there. We'll talk about that game in a minute, though. Florida Panthers and the Chicago Blackhawks is up next, Nick. The Panthers are 225 favorites with a total of 6.5.
Don't look now, but the Blackhawks have won 3 games in a row. And they've scored 5, 4, and 5 in those 3 games. So let's ignore it's the fact that it's against San Jose, Detroit, and Seattle. But the offense is working a little bit with this team. And on the other side, we've seen Florida susceptible to giving up goals. The number is only a 2.5 here for me. I took the Chicago Blackhawks team total over 2.5 at minus 135. They've put up at least 3 goals in 3 straight games, and for the last 5 games, the Florida Panthers have given up at least 3 goals. So I do think that goals will be scored in this game. I lean full game over just because Chicago's been a heavy over team this year. Other than the 1-0 a game against Vegas, which seems like an epiphany at this point. The Panthers have gone under in back-to-back games, so that does worry me a little bit. I do like the Blackhawks in this game, and I do have 2 goal scorer props, both from Chicago, and I went with Andreas Athanasiou at plus 275, and I went with Max Domi at plus 300. Domi has been pretty good since joining this team. He was part of the Carolina Hurricanes and the Columbus Blue Jackets last year. And since coming to the Blackhawks, he's been pretty good. I believe he leads the team in goals right now with 3. So he's been pretty decent on that in that center role. I believe he's the second line center. Getting $3 for him. I like it there. And then Athanasiou, I believe, leads the team in expected goals for this Chicago team. So I took him at plus 275 to score a goal.
And there you go. What's the pod? It's going to be the Rangers puck line at plus 220. There you go. Panthers first period puck line. Kraken money line. No. Maybe
yes.
The over. LFG Kane. A win.
Yeah, I didn't do Kane. His price wasn't enough for me.
Let's go. Hashtag always bet the over with the Hawks. Panthers have definitely Panthers have a better defense overall.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Blackhawks playing good third periods. Play of the day. Andrew Wiggins over 13.5 points. I like this Sun, so I hope not. Do you love Vegas puck line also?
I do like Vegas puck line.
Morning, fellow Jets. Morning, fellas. Jets got James Robinson. Yes, they did. Pens losing last night. Yep, they lost last night. Panthers super puck line. Have fun. Blackhawks money line. Okay.
Yeah.
VGK money line.
Pricey.
Got 4 games left, Nick. We'll go to the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Calgary Flames. The Flames are 175 favorites. 6.5 is your total in this game.
Yeah, obviously I'm not paying $1.75 for the Flames money line here. And I can see this being a close game. One thing we have noticed with the Penguins so far this year is they give up goals. They gave up 6 goals last game. They gave up 3 goals the game before. They've played a ton of overs is what actually more like it. And it's crazy what happens when the spot isn't absolutely perfect for them. They lose. They go on the road to Montreal. They lose 3-2. They get their first real opponent that's not in a terrible spot, and they get blown out 6-3. This Penguins team is not as good as people think they are. They're just not. Yari is not the answer for your starting goaltender. Neither is Casey DeSmith. And the Penguins are going to learn that because good job. You beat the crap out of Arizona. Everybody's going to do that this year, other than the Maple Leafs. You beat the Lightning on a second game of back-to-back with Brian Elliott in net. Congratulations. You beat the Kings, who are on the second last game of a long East Coast road trip. Good job. And you beat Columbus with Tarasov in net. Good job. You play a real team, you get your ass kicked. We saw that last night with Edmonton. And I think we're going to see a repeat of that tonight with Calgary. I took Calgary team total over 3.5 in this game. I think that we will see goals in this game. I do lean full game over as well. I did get to a couple goal scorer props in this one on both sides, actually. I got 2 Flames and I got 2 Penguins in this one. I got Kadri at plus 200 to score a goal and Toffoli plus 200 to score a goal. And then Malkin at $2 as well for the Penguins. And I'm going back to the player I had last night for the Penguins, who cashed me a plus 275 ticket, and they put him right back at the same price. Actually, I think it was 250 last night. Ricard Raquel plus 275. He cashed last night for me, and I think he could cash again tonight. I do lean over in this game, but I think it was out of my price range. No, minus 115 for the over 6.5. I may get involved with that later. That may be a spot I get to.
Sounds good. Back to the chat. Flames puck line. VGK in regulation. Didn't cash my Rockets Nuggets because of the Nuggets getting blown to pieces. Well, it kind of sucks when Portland just could not miss a 3-pointer. That they like Anthony Simons went like crazy. I don't know. Calgary puck line and the under. Okay. All right, we'll move on to this game. The future Stanley Cup champions, Buffalo Sabres, are in Seattle taking on the Kraken. The Kraken are 125 favorites. Total is 6.5. How many goals will the Sabres win by? And when they finish off the sweep of their road trip?
Release the Kraken.
That's what I think about this game. Looking at this spot here for me, I am on the Kraken, but I'm only on the Kraken team total over 3.5. This is the last game of a long successful West Coast trip for the Buffalo Sabres. They went through, they beat Edmonton, they beat Calgary, they beat Vancouver. We saw teams not be able to do that. I mean, we saw Carolina go through that, and they lost 2 out of 3. We're going to see Penguins go through that. They're probably going to lose 2 out of 3, if not all 3. We're going to see teams go through this stretch a decent amount this year. And for me, I just see this as one of those things where if Buffalo had lost previous games in this road trip, I would be more inclined for Buffalo. But seeing that they've swept this trip, I can see them getting a little bit lackluster here. And we've seen Seattle be able to put up goals in this year. I took Seattle team total over 3.5. Also, I got 4 goal scorers in this game. 3 on the side of Seattle, 1 on the side of Buffalo. Andre Burakovsky at $2, Jaden Swartz at $225, and Jared McCann at plus 200 are all players I'm looking at there. And, of course, for the feudal SC champs that you put there, Rasmus Dahlin plus 350 for the Buffalo Sabres side. He's scored a goal in every single game so far this year. And I think that continues into this one as well, plus 350 with Rasmus Dahlin.
5 straight games as a defender. That's the record now. He's only going to push it further. This is game number 5, 6 for the Sabres. Mm-hmm. What are they? 4-1. Yeah, they're 4-1. This is game number 6 for them, and I bet their money line every single day, and I'm going to continue to do it. You're very profitable. I think they're actually the most profitable team in hockey. I'm looking that up real quick. Statistics. Most profitable team in hockey is the Buffalo Sabres at 4-1, up 583. Other teams on that list, Nick, would include Philadelphia, Boston, Calgary, Montreal. And also number 2 in scoring and number 3 in defense. Just figured I'd throw that one out there too. Anyways, and Darlene's not even the Nick. You missed a player prop for this one. Darlene's not even the highest goal scorer on the Sabres.
It's Alex Tuck, I know, but he was priced way down.
Yeah.
He wasn't priced enough for me to go.
He also had a hat trick one game, so
yeah, those numbers are a little skewed, and I think he was only like plus 140.
There you go.
They priced him stupid low.
Bears wasn't expecting the over. No, I was not.
No.
Can y'all help me with a 2-team parlay in the NHL? We don't have lock plays, if possible. Willing to pay up to minus 150. 2 your better plays. Grab the Rangers for my pick. Nick, you pick one.
Up to minus 150. Blackhawks team total over 2.5 minus 135.
There you go. Blackhawks team total and the Ranger money line. Kraken money line. Nope. Also, good luck today. You too. Dumb question. Are all goal scorer props bet always 1 unit bets?
No.
Unless specified, or do you change their bet? Or I thought
they're all quarter unit. They're all small bets. I definitely do not bet full units on goal scorer props.
Fair. Blue Jackets team total over 3.5, 2 square of a play. No. Beach Ball Jones in net for Sabres. In that Sabres all night. Yep. Do y'all like the Rangers game over? I like goals by the Rangers. I just need them to score. It should be Shesterkin in net, right, Nick?
Yeah, absolutely should be a Shesterkin in. This is a front end of a back-to-back for the Rangers as well.
There you go. Montreal Canadiens puck line. Plus 1.5, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
That's
don't hate it.
29, I guess.
Don't hate it. Problem. I don't like taking plus 1.5 so because of empty nets.
Let's keep running, Nick. Vegas Golden Knights and the San Jose Sharks. The Knights are 170 favorites. Total is 6.5.
Yeah, the Knights got it done again last night for me. They cashed a nice little plus 110 tickets against the Lowell Leafs, and now they are playing a second half of a back-to-back. So it probably will be Aiden Hill in net for the Knights, but he's facing his former team in the San Jose Sharks, which historically speaking, after a long road trip, you fade the crap out of them. That's just the way it is. And I'm going right back to that as well. I am on the Vegas Golden Knights puck line. I got it at plus 150. I think that's a great price to fade this team, to fade the Sharks after coming back after the long road trip. And yeah, this is I think they've won once in the last 15 years or something like that in this type of situation. Like the Sharks just don't do it. Plus, they've been getting outplayed in most of their games. And the Vegas Golden Knights have won the expected goal battle in 6 of 7 games. So this is a spot here where I just went minus 1.5 at plus 150. I think that's a good spot here for Vegas. I also took a shot with kind of the same faces here with the goal scorer props, Eichel, Marchessault, and then I added Stevenson on. I had Nicholas Waugh last night. I didn't bet him again tonight, but I cashed that plus 400 last night. That was one of my good ones yesterday. He was eventually going to break through. He was third in the team in expected goals, and he had not scored yet that season. So got a fourth line goal scorer prop win last night. So that was nice. But yeah, Eichel, Marchessault, and Stevenson, plus 160, plus 160, plus 250 as well.
There you go. Yes, Blue Jackets puck line. Goal scorer country. Let's ride. Parleys and the Wizards. I like the Parleys. I did not bet the Wizards game. I do like the Parleys tonight. All right, Nick. Final game of the night. The Tampa Bay Lightning are minus 120 favorites on the road in Los Angeles taking on the Kings. 6.5 is your total. Final game of the night. Where are you looking?
Yeah, I got involved in this game at -117 with the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Lightning are finally, feels like, starting to get their mojo a little bit here. They're playing better hockey. After starting off the season slow, they have now won 2 of the last 3 games. They've won the expected goal battle in 3 straight and 4 of their last 5. So they've been playing better since their slow start. They do hit the road, which usually the first game on the road trip could be an interesting spot. And then we have LA coming back after a long road trip where started off well and then did not end well. So there's a spot here for me. I'm on the Tampa Bay Lightning money line -117 with kind of the 2 bigger scorers on this one. +140 with Stamkos, who has, I think, 7 goals to start the year. He's been insane. What was it? I need to get his exact numbers up. Where he's off to an amazing start with the Lightning this year. 4.3 expected goals, which is tops on the team by a large margin, and he has 7 goals this year, which I believe leads the NHL. He leads the NHL in goals, if I'm not mistaken. He's tied in first with goals with Carolina Hurricanes forward Andrei Svechnikov. I like Stamkos here, and I also got point to score a goal as well.
There you go. NHL looks like a rare steak today. Can't make my mind up. There you go. Under 6.5. Isaacs has been on fire lately. That's fine. All right, that is all the games for today. It's time, Nick, to pay some bills. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description down below. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, picks and parlays, premium plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. It's all linked down below. Check out DraftKings, the official sponsor of Earle Sports Bets. $5 bet on any NFL team, and you'll receive $200 in free bets. Use the link in the description down below, or download DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code EarlePNP when you guys sign up. SeatGeek is the other sponsor of the video. You can use the code ESP at checkout. It'll save you $20 off your first purchase of any concert tickets or sporting event ticket needs. Recap for today. NBA, Pelicans, points money line. Thunder, points money line. And Phoenix, -2.5. NHL play of the day. I'm 5-6 up 4.1 units. Today will be the New York Rangers puck line +220.
Yep. For me, Detroit and Washington under 223 in the NBA, along with the Pelicanos taking 4.5 points. And then in the NHL, Montreal Canadiens, team total over 2.5, as well as the full game over 6.5. Blue Jackets, puck line, and over 6.5. Blackhawks, team total over 2.5. Flames over 3.5. Kraken over 3.5. Vegas Golden Knights, puck line, +150. And the Tampa Bay Lightning at -117.
There you go. That should pretty much wrap it up for today. Nick, finish it on.
Yeah, that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. I want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESP, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about wrap it up for this one. I want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Good luck.
See you guys. Oh, wait, hold on. We forgot to